All right, everyone, here we go. Welcome to Leo season. How about that, huh? And I'm pulling a Leo reading. Time for a Leo soap opera. You know it was coming. I pulled a Cancer reading the other day at the end of Cancer season. This is the Cancer and Leo axis in this particular soulmate cycle kind of go together. I've told you before in the past, a lot of readers, you got to be careful. They get them mixed up. Like they'll be reading a Leo reading, and I'm like, no, that's Cancer, right? Or they're reading a Cancer reading and actually doing Leo. So it's hard because they kind of blend together. They sort of think of a yin-yang kind of a thing, kind of swirling around. It's a bit of that. So anyway, here we go with the Leo soap opera. Let's see where we're at here as we enter Leo season. I've got a pre-shuffle here. You're looking at the love geese, right? Whatever it is, it's a general reading. It may or may not be for you. Roles can definitely be reversed in the Leo soap opera. Those of you that have been watching know, okay? This is somebody, I get a very specific energy. This is somebody who's probably married or in a relationship. Definitely ran from you, definitely was shut down, definitely realized because of your connection that they're in a toxic relationship. The toxin is there. The universe itself is fighting. It's like the universe hired the A-team to get this person out of their toxic connection, right? And it just, I mean, they broke Murdoch out of the insane asylum to help them do it. And they just sit there, a lot of them. Some of them have gotten out of it, right? But others, we still got a continuing saga here with the Leo soap opera. So let's see where we go. It's timeless. You know, I'm not a fucking Time Lord. And again, I can't tell you apart from this person. You have a very strong connection with whoever this is. If you've been following the Leo soap opera, it's the energy that I've been pulling on since I got here. Since before I got here, actually. You have a very strong connection. This goes back a long way. You're very important to them. They're less important to you, although they do help you on your journey in this particular lifetime. Some of you will end up with this person, some of you will not. Either way, it's a mutually beneficial connection. It's a connection that you cross paths with in most lifetimes, I would imagine. All right? So where are we at right now? Lovers, love geese. Okay. Don't get excited. Don't get fucking excited. All right? Lovers, crossed by the Queen of Wands. Somebody here is choosing. The universe is showing them where the love is, and they flying the other way. These geese are flying north for the winter. Okay, I mean that's just the way it is. You know, here, you know, it's just what's going on. These geese are headed for Canada, right? Well, I mean, it's sort of what's going on here. Somebody's choosing to focus on the superficial. What makes them happy? They don't want to. Why? Because they don't want to go deep. Because they want to control things. This is the Burger King. It's an emperor. It's an out of balance emperor. It's all fucking King of Wands. It's control freak motherfucker. They want to control things. We don't control anything. Okay, even if you are a fucking emperor, I might have an emperor watching me. I don't know. Anybody can watch these channels. You don't control shit. Okay, you don't. You think you do, but we all just hamsters in a hamster cage. That's it. You know, the energy around us, we have free will decisions to decide what to do, but there's a limit. At the end of the day here, somebody's choosing to look at the superficial. Oh, well, you know, if it's a marriage, they keep remembering back to the honeymoon. Oh, well, we had that terrific wedding and wonderful. And we've been together a while. You know, we've got things, we've got status, we've got money, we got the family, we got all this superficial shit because they want to control what? Well, they want to sweep things under the carpet with the Six of Swords, and they want to stop this. This person gets very anxious when they think about passion, what they're passionate about. Lion, the Strength card, Lion holding one of the roses from the Two of Cups. When they think about getting out, going for that passion, right? With the Knight of Cups fueling that Strength card. I mean, it's classic. But really, the only cards that matter here, aside from the Emperor and my little lecture to any emperors watching me, real or otherwise, right? Focusing on the superficial, right? Just not trying to it's trying to distract themselves from something, what they really want to do, where their passion lives, what keeps them up at night is that, the Knight of Cups. And that Knight of Cups is headed toward me. I'm pulling a reading for you, your connection. I've told you this before in the Leo soap opera. Your connection has changed this person's life on a level that I can't even find the words for. And I can find words, a song, a lyric, a fucking movie reference, whatever, for most things, and I can't find it. for this connection, for how much this connection altered this person's view of the world, the way they see themselves, and the way they see the people around them. But the thing about this energy, it's so fucking stubborn. That fucking emperor is so fucking stubborn. It's like I always say, they take a piece of shit, mold it into the shape of a delicious steak, and eat it and believe that it's a steak. This person's good at believing their own bullshit, but it feels to me from that pre-shuffle like that's wearing thin in this energy. All right, Leo energy here, the Leo season, should do something, should cause some sort of, I don't want to call it an earthquake, but definitely a storm of some kind within the Leo angle, within the Leo soap opera. It might make this person act impulsively, go back to their old ways, which I suspect they have acted impulsively in the past, and it's blown up in their face, and that's why they shut down. You know, I suspect it. All right. So why the fuck are we here? Okay, why are we here? And I'll tell you why. It's a fucking magician, and it flew out of the deck on the floor. It's a 7 of Wands. Okay, which was the overall energy of the fucking Cancer reading I pulled the other day, and I said your 2 angles on this cycle are spinning round and round. You know, no one's gonna. It's just unreal. Okay, just this flew on the floor here. Somebody here is in a puff of smoke, sort of a magician, the way a magician hides a trick. You know, thinks that they're safe at a distance. They're not in this energy. The universe is saying they're not safe at a distance in this energy. They're not. I told the Cancerians yesterday, you know, which are basically all signs readings, so I told all of you yesterday in the Cancer reading, this candle isn't going to blow out. This candle in the wind. It's safe. It's behind some glass. You can't see it, right? Not for this angle. For this angle here, they're not safe. Something about this Leo season is going to cause this person to act up, right? They're going to act up like a child. The moon, yeah. Transforming fears. This is the fear aspect of the moon, but it's also the aspect of when I pull the moon sometimes I get sort of an energy of as yet unknown, or I get an energy of something, a sucker. I call it a sucker punch energy, right? Where somebody sucker punches you, you're not ready yet, and then they knock you and then they knock your teeth out, right? That kind of thing. This is a sucker punch energy. Something's going to sucker. I'm not saying you're going to get sucker punched. I'm saying this person's going to get sucker punched. Their own trick with that magician, right? Their own illusions and delusions are going to come back to bite them in the ass during this Leo season, okay? And that's what I'm pulling on right now. I'm not divining any further out than Leo season. So let's see where we go. All right, let's shuffle the deck. Let's pull a reading. Let's have some fun. All right, I'm all fueled up with bacon this morning. I'm good to go. All right, here we go. Let's shuffle the deck. My spirit food. Right. Sorry if it offends any I had a few vegetarians and vegans that get offended that I say bacon is my spirit. Look, have your beliefs. That's fine. Let other people live how they want to live. Live and let live. Okay, calm the fuck down. Good for you that you don't eat bacon. I shouldn't. If my doctor was watching right now and their comments were on, he'd be all over the place. What the fuck you eating bacon for, you fucking asshole? I fucking told you. You know, it'd be all over the goddamn comments. I'll tell you what. So, fine, good for you. But you don't have to shove your beliefs down people's throats. I don't shove my beliefs down your throat. I just share a point of view. You believe what you want to believe. Do what you want to do. So yeah, I had bacon this morning. There. It's my spirit food. All right? It just means the reading's going to be extra good, that's all. Ain't got to make me feel bad for it. All right, let's go. I eat plenty of salad, believe me. These days, I'll tell you what. All right. 2 of Wands is the overall energy here. What did I say? It's sort of a wait for it energy again, isn't it? It's somebody setting the intention here. There's an intention being set without somebody realizing it. I'm still getting that moon energy sort of bleeding in here. I don't know why. 2 of Swords, yeah. There's 2 things going on. One person, they think one thing is going on, yet another thing is going on. They think they're not doing anything, yet they are. They're making a decision without making a decision. It's like butt dial manifesting. It's like, it's a bit of a butt dial sort of a thing. There's an intention being set. So somebody here, while they're distracting themselves with the superficial and pretending everything's great, somebody here is actually setting an intention underneath to do something. It's sort of like the opposite of what I tell you when you put a manifestation out there. You don't want to put any fears or negativity in it. You don't want to manifest, oh, I want this, this, and this. Oh, but I'm probably not going to get it. You don't want to put that underneath it, because that's your butt dial manifest. You just manifested it not coming in, right? Because that's negativity. You got to have faith, just like with a prayer, right? Even the Bible tells you you got to have faith that God has your back. Well, you got to have faith the universe has your back. It doesn't matter which one you want to call it or whatever. It's all the same kind of energy doing the same thing. So this person here is kind of doing the opposite of that. They're saying, I don't want this. I want to focus on my life. It's wonderful. I just want to make what I've got better and better and better. Oh, but that's never going to happen. I really want to go toward that soulmate. And that's what they end up manifesting. That's what the energy here is saying. Okay? All right. Let's do it. Let's flip the deck. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how this fucking person is behaving in the 3D in their real life. God, this person. I just want to shake them. Okay, I have for as long as I've been out here pulling readings for you guys. Here's their soul energy here. It bookends your soul connection. Right here's potential final outcome. Oh, shit, no. Oh, we Freudian slipped again, didn't we? And I was doing so well. Okay, that means that this is the message from the universe. I heard everybody go, no, right. This is the message from the universe. It's red with the energy of your connection, and it's tied to the final outcome. So our final outcome are these 4 cards right here, all tied together, and the energies all blend. It's like the 5 lions come together to form Voltron. I'll tell you what. Okay, this is the message from the universe. This is the potential final outcome. But pay attention to what I said. It's actually all 4, because this is always red with the 3D energy. Okay, we're just going to see what's happening here. That means I got to throw all the cards at once. It's another one of those readings. So we're just going to do it, all right? I'll clarify everything, throw some universe cards at the end. I'm not planning to extend this. I have no idea what's about to happen. So if there's a link for an extended, great. I'm not planning on it, though. I wasn't planning on yesterday's either, so I don't know. We'll see. It's going to have to be great for me to spend more time with this energy. Justice. Energy of your connection is justice. In the 3D, they're giving to the usual pentacle shit. They're giving to superficial shit. They're giving to what they know, giving to what feels comfortable. Your connection, though, wait for it. Black cat and the white cat coming together. Energy's balancing, and when energy balances, it's like a reset. It's like, oh, I'm giving to this, I'm giving to this, back there. The soul, fool, yeah. See, look at this. Look at their real life. Just look. Minor arcana, major, major. We don't control the major. Look at the real life. 3D energy, minor arcana, 3D card. I'm just going about giving to my superficial shit, giving to whatever. Oh, look how much money I have. Oh, look at my family. Look how happy we are. Blah, 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 blah. The energies around them in the soul, in the 5D, the energy of your connection is justice, which is a balanced energy. Energies coming, 2 energies coming together, right? The scale's tipping, and the fool. The soul is ready for a new journey. I think the soul wins here, okay? Somebody here knows that they're full of shit. Okay, so if they're, oh, I can't, they're planning a vacation with their toxic spouse. So just as an example, you don't have to take me literally. They plan a vacation with their toxic spouse. They know it's not going to be fun. They know they're full of shit. Okay? Message from the universe, 10 swords. And what's the potential final outcome? The 9 of pentacles. What did I just say? I gave you an example of they give into their life. They planning a trip with their toxic life or whatever. They just give into that. The energies around them are too big. The universe says what's playing out here, the fact that they're giving and the fact that the soul is screaming louder means that they're likely to make themselves single and free to pursue from whatever this is. They're likely to free themselves from whatever they're giving to right now, because there's a great fear. There's a panic that your connection might be over. And that ties to exactly what I said about the butt dial planning. You can go ahead and make all the plans you want with this and give to this all you want, but underneath it you really want that, and your feelings, the feelings obviously live here, okay, especially with a fool in the soul. That's what the universe is going to give you. The net result in the 3D in real life is a panic that this is over. Oh my God, this connection's over. I've even got a color match on these 2 cards, right? So there's a reason I Freudian slipped. There's a reason these all tie together in the end. Somebody's freeing themselves from this, from whatever they give into now. They might during Leo season. I can't predict free will, because the surrounding energies. The soul energies are making it feel like they don't want this over, and they don't want to give to that anyway. They just doing it to put the anxiety away, like the pre-shuffle told us, right? That's all they're doing. Okay, let's clarify. We're going to clarify with the old witches, because I realized I haven't drawn pants on the new witches yet. I got to do that, otherwise we're going to get, with stupid AI censoring the readings, we're going to get fucking 18 plus. Y'all going to have to put in a credit card to watch the fucking reading to prove you're over 18 or something, all because somebody naked on a star card. Give me a fucking break. Anyway, here we go. I get the Sharpie out. We'll get the new witches back at some point here soon. All right, Justice. Let's see where we go. Man, AI. I'm glad I'm getting older. I hate where the world's going. I miss the 80s and 90s, man, big time. I'll tell you what. All right, here we go. A friend of mine got one of those T-shirts. It says, I might be old, but at least I was alive in the 80s when things were great, things were fun. Yeah, they were a little bit. The world was kind of chaotic then too, but the 80s, I do miss the 80s a lot, I'll tell you. Well, of course I miss being a kid. That's the Nine of Pentacles crossing that. Jesus, holy crap. Oh man, somebody does not want this to go away. Some part of I don't know what's going on with this person. I don't know if this is you or if this is them, because I've got 2 Nine of Pentacles. I know this one's them. I can't tell you apart your frequency, but somebody does not want this connection to end. I suspect it's the incoming energy I'm reading, and this is the universe just reinforcing. They do not want this connection to end. What's on top? Yeah, the Page of Swords. There's more to come here. Okay? I'm just going to say that. It might sound cryptic or something. Ooh, Steve Warlock on... No, I'm just telling you. I'm just paraphrasing the energy with the Page of Wands on top of that. There's more to come here. Okay? They are not going to let this energy, whoever this is not going to let this slip away. All right? It's not. You may, I can't tell you what to do. In fact, you should make your own decisions, but you may even be able to induce them to come in. Like take your social media down for a day or a week, right? Just take it down. Oh my God, they go into a panic. Where'd you go? Where'd they fucking go? Like that kind of a thing. If you're one of the people where this person checks in on you every once in a while. However they check in on you once in a while, if you're one of those people, make that disappear for a temporary amount of time. Ooh boy. All right, but anyway, there's more to come here in the energy for this connection. There's still at least one more adventure here. One more. All right, why is the Page of Wands here? Justice, on top of Justice. Just proving I'm right. I want to check my energy read. Yep, I'm right. There's more to come here. Justice on top of Justice. It's a feedback loop. It just goes around and around and around. They do not want this. I think it's the incoming energy. They don't want this to end. They do not. Okay? Your connection represents, I will also say your connection represents freedom. They feel it represents some kind of freedom from whatever this is that they're given to and pretending that they think is great. Okay? So let's pull on that. Because this energy shows something's going to happen here. There's an energy that's making it possible, providing the opportunity for someone here to break free of this. There's a lot of, you can see how much power is in your connection, right? It's not just the fact that I threw the major arcanas here. I've got Justice on top. I got a pair of Justices here. There's a lot of power going on here. All right, let's go. So there's justice, there's 2 justices. There's justice in them happiness, balanced energy with them being with you, right? Or the connection coming together. But there's also justice in liberation from whatever this is. All right? Wow. 6 of Pentacles, why is it here? It's caused by the 5 of Wands. They don't even believe that. I mean, they're just... every time they give, oh, it's going to be a fun trip. I can't wait to take a trip. They'll put like a social media post out. Oh, it's going to be a fun trip. I can't wait to take a trip with my spouse or my fucking family, my toxic family or whatever it is. They don't even believe it. They're in their head about it. Somebody here doesn't even want to give to what they're giving. And I can dig it. And I feel what they're putting out. They're putting out that they want to give to this, but again, they don't. And they would rather over here. The soul is stronger here. The soul energy is much stronger. The King of Pentacles, yeah, it's all about but it's so comfortable. It's supportive. Look, again, this is someone who's up in their head. The environmental energy is making them dizzy, making them up in their head, making them question everything they're doing. They might be grumpy, right? But it's secure. It's nice. We've got status. We've got money. We've got safety blanket here. It could be family. It could be a marriage. It could be a job that they focus on. Whatever it is that they decided to keep over you, or they ran from you to run back to because you showed them something. Whatever it is. Oh yeah, it's very nice. Oh sure, to the outside observer, it may even look good. Why is the King of Pentacles here? But it's bullshit. It's the Seven of Wands. They're even defensive towards that. They're very protective of it, and they don't know why. It's like someone who's trying to defend a position and very defensive. If you were to confront this person and say, your life looks like shit to me, you're not happy. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. And inside their head, no, you're not. Oh, yes, I am. On the outside, oh, no, they're not. On the inside. So they're arguing with you that they're not happy on the inside, but on the outside, they're defensive toward the whole thing. It's fucking hilarious. What the fuck? Good Lord, it's a Calgon take me away moment, right? Let's go that old commercial where she'd go, Calgon take me away, and end up in a bathtub, right? Nice bubble bath. Why is the Fool here? What's going on? Let's talk about the Fool. Let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at. Crossed by the Five of Cups. It's one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. It's a bit of a... You have to read it from underneath. It's a little strange. What do the kids say these days? Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. It's somebody here who... It's their own sadness that's causing them to come towards you. In other words... This is fine. Allow this to play out. Allow them to get in their head and then defend it in the 3D that, oh yeah, but look at my life. I'm a fucking king, or I'm a fucking queen, or I've got security, or look at the size of my fucking pentacle. So I'm happy. Allow them to defend that and keep going, because inside their head, they're doing something else. And in the sadness that generates from that, right? The sadness that calls in and sort of spins out as a byproduct actually is what causes all of this to happen, causes the new, more to come to happen, okay? Causes them to feel this Ten of Swords, feel the end of it, right? Which they want none of. They definitely don't want that over. All right. What's going on? What's on top? The King of Swords, yeah. See, everything I just said just got backed up. It's my King of Truth, my King of Action, all right? This is the truth. This is bullshit, right? Oh yeah, it's great. Everything's good. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is the truth. The truth is, it's terrible at home that the 3 cups down and the 2 cups standing, the soulmate connection, are what they want. Okay? That's all the King of Swords is saying, and it's what's going on here. Why is the King of Swords here? The 3 of Wands. Death and that combination of energies, the bullshit, like I said, leading to this. This is one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. I always tell you that. 5 of Cups and 3 of Swords. This is what leads them to jump in a new direction. All right? It is what it is. This person does not want, you're on that ship, this person does not want that ship to go away, because if that ship goes away, 10 swords, they stuck on this cliff here with the cape of assholeness on and nowhere to go. All right? And they know it. They know that. And that too generates the sadness. So that 5 of Wands that's crossing here, them getting inside their head, yeah, I believe it. I'm getting dizzy just reading the fucking energy. All right. 10 swords. Tell me about it. Let's talk about it. It's interesting because I said this was red with the final outcome because I Freudian slip. If we take energy is always in layers. If we take another layer of energy, because we had the 9 of Pentacles crossing over here too, it's like somebody, again, it says the same thing. It says, oh, this is over. Oh, no, it's not. You know, we need to get that taken care of. You get a little bit of that empty nest energy. That empty nest feeling, like when the kids go off to college and all of a sudden you got this big 5-bedroom house and nobody there, you know, that kind of thing. It's a bit of that. It's again, there's a pit of the stomach feeling here with this 10 of Swords. So what else you want to tell me about the 10 of Swords, universe? What else you want to tell me? Give me something. All right. Give me something good here. Tell me something good. Tell me something good. Let's see. Yeah. What did I just say? 3 swords. The environmental energy around it is 3 swords. I've already talked about it. I've already told you. I just described it. Pit of the stomach, right? Didn't I say that? Yeah. Somebody does not. And I'm going to say this again. And I'm going to say it with feeling this time. Somebody does motherfucking not want this connection with you. This soul connection to be gone. They can bullshit all they want here. That's good. We want them to do that in this energy because it's just going to generate that 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. And the truth, man, the truth is there's more to come in this connection. King of Swords is bookending the Knight of Wands. The Page of Wands feels like a knight. Feels like a little bit older of a page. Feels like we've been around this a few times in this connection. This is the other card that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. This is the main one. 3 swords. What's on top? 4 swords. Doing nothing's not an option here. The only way, there's some sort of karma that's playing. I'm going to phrase it that way. There's some sort of karma that's playing out here, where somebody needs to do something, and if they don't, they're going to be really, really haunted in this spiral of defending their life, even though they know that they're full of shit. Okay, there's no way to go through life. It isn't. You don't have to be the King of Swords and speak truth all the time. You know, you don't have to be Mr. or Mrs. fucking perfect. But constantly defending your life and knowing that you're only doing it because you know that it's shit is no way to go through life. Okay? Them showing up brings a lot of healing for sure. Why is the 4 swords here? Yeah, the 2 of wands. See, doing nothing's not an option. That's an energy of doing nothing's not an option, right? This is someone who has for a long time. This is one of their realizations. I'll show it to you in the energy. This is why I like pulling the cards. I don't need them, but I'll pull them because you get pretty pictures, right? This is an energy, the 2 of wands and the 4 of swords, of somebody who's always making plans, never doing anything. Big plans, drawing out the thing, booking the tickets, booking the hotels, and then they don't go. They just end up canceling it. They just enjoy, you know, one of those people that just does things, just enjoys the process, not the actual journey. That being said, this is someone who is realizing in this energy that that's what they've been doing, and that's why this thing is probably dead. This thing is feeling dead. They have called in the energy of making this 10 of swords, of making this thing feel dead. All right? They have. This empty nest energy that I now get off of this, when I read it with all of this, makes sense because of the cards I just pulled here. This makes sense, and I understand why they show up, why this is communication. All right? It's just what it is. Somebody here has been, it's maybe because this is a message from the universe. It's a message for you. It helps one person out watching, maybe 500 people. I don't know. This person, many times, has been that fucking close to showing up. That fucking close to reaching out to you. That fucking close. I mean, literally, just a text has been written, an email has been written, and the send button is, I'm not going to do it. It's close. All right. This energy here really drives in those 10 swords. The energy we're coming into. All right. Let's see. Final outcome, 9 Pentacles. I read it as communication for reasons I've already explained, but I also read it as somebody liberating themselves from this. Somebody getting real. Well, here's getting real right here. I said the soul energy is stronger. Here's the King of Swords. A little bit of reality that maybe they catch themselves. I'm defending my supposed great life and all this blanket of protection I've got, yet I don't even believe it. Right? Maybe that's the anxiety. Maybe it wakes them up in the middle of the night or something. And they realize, oh shit, I need to do something. I don't know. Who knows? Some of them do. Some of them will, some of them won't. We've lost a lot of people in the Leo soap opera whose person has done something. You know? It is. I can't predict free will, but as it keeps coming around, it gets stronger and stronger. You know that saying, lessons not learned are doomed to be repeated? Well, as they come around, they build up energy. Round and around and around, right? That's why as you go through a lifetime, you want to acquire knowledge, wisdom, and all of that. That increases your power. It increases your energy, right? So that in the next life, you're better than you were in this one, right? You're not repeating old lessons. So it's the same thing here with lessons not learned. When they come back around, they worse, okay? They much worse. So for the ones that don't, You know, next time this comes around, it's going to be even bigger ass whooping. We're probably going to have some towers up in here. All right. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Tell me about it. It's crossed by the Eight of Cups. That is an interesting energy. On the surface, it looks one way. Underneath, it looks another. It's very similar to what I got over here with the Five of Cups. I got to see what's fueling this. Yeah, 10 Wands. Is it the urge to walk away? How do I phrase this? This person, 8 broken cups. The urge to walk away from 8 broken cups and go toward 9 cups is strong. But the thing is, this person is flip-flopping between what the 8 broken cups are. Are the 8 broken cups your connection, or is it their life? And they can go back and forth with it, okay? But the thing is, what this is saying, because I read this as liberation from this, because these two are read together, right? And then, of course, they don't want this to be over, your connection, right? Because these are all read together. What I'm getting here is that when they do decide that you're the 8 broken cups and they're going to stay with this, when they flip that way, it creates a huge, huge burden, because this is my Hierophant character as the energy is reflecting in this context. It doesn't always reflect that way. But this is my Hierophant character, and that's your soul connection, and it is heavy. And also, if they're married on their side, the Hierophant would apply, and it's heavy to stay. Okay? So it's almost like they can use their free will against their own best interests and make a bad decision. But if they do, it's just painful. Okay? It's painful. All right. What's on top? Red with the King of Pentacles, I might add. Yeah, the Page of Swords. Look, something about the energy of right now. This Leo season will say that I'm pulling on, which again, I'm not a fucking Time Lord. It could play out in fucking September for all I fucking know. But something about this energy makes this person realize that this security they have, this thing that they cling to, this status, this whatever it is, this superficial nonsense, right, is disappointing. It's shit. It's small. It's keeping them small. It's exactly what I said about the 8 of Cups. When they flip-flop and they go, well, I'm going to make this soul connection, the 8 broken cups, and I'm going to walk away from that, liberate myself from that, creates a huge burden. That burden is twofold. It's a Hierophant for your soul connection. It's a Hierophant for maybe a marriage or their life or their family over here. It's heavy. Why? Because then they're stuck with this. Then it makes them see, as they're back in this, then they get back in their head and realize it's all disappointing. It's all shit. Why is the Page of Swords here? The Emperor. Because it all ties back to the beginning. Just like a good book, the end ties everything up from the beginning, right? It's the Emperor. And they realize it's somebody here, it's all happening. All of this, the final outcome, which is basically a Schrodinger's cat. They could flip it either way. You might be in the universe where this person shows up, or you might be in the universe where this person sits in disappointment that they don't, and burden, right? I don't know. I can't tell you. But what I can tell you is this is all a lesson for you, if you want it. Because this is all happening because some asshole thinks they can control things. You can't. You can't control shit except how you react to the energies around you. Right? Somebody here thinks they can control things. I can keep it in check. I can keep everybody and myself believing that this is great. No, they can't. No, they can't. And it always ends in disappointment when we try that. When we have expectations for outcomes, we're setting ourselves up for disappointment. This person here is trying to control the outcome of something that's bigger than them. It's huge. And at the end of the day, some of these emperors might show up and fight for your connection. And some others are going to flip it, and they're going to feel a great deal of pressure and defensiveness toward staying where they're at. It's just the way the Leo soap opera goes. It comes around in cycles. Everything is cycles. So this is coming around another cycle. So we'll get a few that'll come in. A percentage will show up. And a percentage will come around for the next cycle. And the next cycle is going to be even more painful than this, I will tell you that. All right? All right, let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. And it's all happening, all brought to you by Burger King. The Burger King. Reflecting all 4 kings should be, if he's balanced, But this one's just reflecting King of Wands. And it's someone who thinks they can control things, someone who's very superficial, someone who's got a little bit of narcissism, a little bit of whatever. But also someone who likes the ease of this, the laziness. It's the lazy. It's a little bit lazy, that king. A little bit. Laziness on the sense that they go for low-hanging fruit, anyway. So, it depends. But it all boils down to somebody trying to control things. This energy still, all of the DMs in this cycle, we'll say, the DM side of this soulmate cycle, had to learn to shift what they put value in. Shift away from pentacles and at least balance between pentacles and cups. They had to learn to be vulnerable. That was their karma in this particular soulmate cycle. This energy here is very special here in the Leo soap opera. It's also got an energy where it needs to not just learn to be vulnerable, because this energy knows how. They have been in the past, okay? They just let the past sort of ruin them because maybe something went wrong because they were impulsive at the same time as they were vulnerable, which, you know, can sometimes burn you and sometimes not. But this energy also needs to learn a little bit about going with the flow. It has a hard time with that. It's a stubborn energy that likes to control things. It might have even a stoic appearance on the outside. And I've said that many times in these readings. All right, let's see. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. All right, let's see where we go here. Five of Wands ties with that. Star, Three of Wands. There's your Three of Wands. There's your Star. It's crossed by the Seven of Wands. The very card that flew out in the card before the cut. Why the fuck we're here? So we already read it with that, right? Okay, again, and there's your Seven of Wands in the reading. We got a lot of cards from the reading, okay? But we're adding in a star here. And that's very interesting because it implies that there's a tower about to happen. This defensiveness, this constant defending of their life will result in a tower at some point, okay? And that tower is going to result in somebody possibly coming your way, but this is a warning from the universe. Somebody's coming your way combative if they do in this energy. So for those of you where your person does show up, they might be a bit combative. Try not to bring up any hot topics. I don't normally recommend this, and you can do what you want to do. But in this energy, if your person's one of the ones who shows up, who gets real and liberates themselves from this bullshit over here, okay? Try to just have small talk with them. Just be the small talk king or queen. All right? That's all I'm saying. Let the energy kind of fade, because it can be very passionate during Leo season, and that passion, because there's a lot of fire in this, that passion can lead to things blowing up and getting out of control. Okay, you might actually push them back. If you bring up a hot topic, you might actually push them back into defending themselves and their life. And once you do that, then you got to wait for them to come around another cycle. Okay? So, again, it is what it is. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I'm not going to extend this one. There's nowhere to go. All right? There's nowhere to go with it. It is what it is. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right? Good luck.